Liverpool 4, Stanley 0. I did say 4-0 earlier on, so a huge win for the Reds. Well deserved. Mixed team, of course. Accrington Stanley actually, well, to be fair to them, hit the post, had one or two good headers just over. But Liverpool played within themselves. As I said, they had a lot of players rested. It was all about if Liverpool would want to pick it up or pick it down. Great goal, start off, job move, great ball across from Nunez, who was very unlucky today. Just keeps trying but couldn't get a goal. There was Jota, bang, 1-0. And the goal just before half-time, an absolute ripper of a goal from Trent to make it 2-0. I think Accrington Stanley, to be fair, just before half-time. Second half, bit lethargic from Liverpool. Chiesa came on. What a second half he had. He could have had a hat-trick, to be fair. He hit the post. The keeper saved one or two good saves from him. One of them hit off the keeper, and Jaden Dance on blasted it in to make it 3-0. Chiesa, more chances. Look, just looks intelligent. He's got to stay fit. If Chiesa can stay fit for the rest of the season, we have some option ahead of us. Really, really do. And then, of course, Chiesa makes it 4-0 with his first goal for Liverpool at Anfield, the FA Cup. 4-0. Could have been more. They had one or two chances. But realistically, it was all about getting through this into the next round. We have a huge game on Tuesday against Nottingham Forest, of course, in Forest. The only team to beat us in the league, of course. So that's got to be, Elliott got a bit of a knock. Let's hope he's okay. But he played on, probably just a bit of bruising. Darwin Núñez, though, I mean, what does he need to do? He could have had two in the first half. He only had to keep the ball down. He's snatching at it, back in confidence. I'd worry for him in the summer. I really would. I would worry for him in the summer because, I just don't know whether he's good enough for us. I really don't. I mean, it's Accrington Stanley. They're near the league of League Two. You know what I mean? They played very well today, but Núñez really needed a goal, I think. It's just not falling for him. And when it's fallen, he just snatches at it and he either hits it too hard and hits it over. I mean, that one today, what was it, 7-8 yards, middle of the goal, keeper going one way, and he hits it over the bar. So I would really, really worry for Darwin Núñez. But Chiesa, second half, was really good. The player, the Italian international. That's the player we signed. That's the player I want to stay. That's the key for me. If Federico Chiesa stays fit, we have one hell of a player on our hands. He's an option. He can also rest. He plays Salah's side, so you could take Salah off maybe last half hour, bring Chiesa on. There's not a huge drop off. I just seen today. He's intelligent. He just stays behind the players. He's got that bit of pace. That trickery. He was so unlucky. Could have had a hat-trick. He actually could have a hat-trick in the second half today. He hit the post. The keeper made two great saves from him. He was unlucky. And then, of course, through the legs, bang, in off the far post. I was absolutely delighted for him to make it 4-0. A beautiful finish. His father scored, I think it was in the Euros 96 for Italy at Anfield. So he has now scored at Anfield. And his dad's wish has come true to score at Anfield. I just thought, he probably thought it'd never come, Young Jaden Dan's coming on, getting a lovely goal too, of course. Was involved with that. Jota, Scott Delata opened the score, and Trent, who needed a goal, needed a good performance. He was particularly good. He's lasted about the hour. But overall, it was a good performance, a professional performance. Accrington Stanley, fair play to them. We're very hats off to Accrington Stanley. That should give them not only a few quid and a bit of limelight from playing at Anfield, but it should give them something. They've won the last two in League Two to move up the table because they are down the bottom of that table. I think they're 14th or 15th in the table, so they need to get results to move that table. But Liverpool were good, professional. Endo in particular, very good at centre half. Keller hadn't got a huge amount to do. Who else? Quite standout player. Hayes was brilliant in the second half for Liverpool. Jota worked his socks off. Darwin Núñez was very, very unlucky and very, very. I'm sad for him. That's all I can say. I don't want to be slagging like Liverpool players off. I mean, it's frustrating. It must be frustrating for him as well. He must be going, what the hell have I to do? Ravi is in the house. Time's over for him, says Copy Callum. Maybe. We shall see. As I say, there's a huge second half of the season to come, Red. Today was just about getting through, getting a few goals. I would have liked a few goals from Darwin, but if he needs it, his confidence is on the floor. I mean, he won't start against Forest on Tuesday. That's a huge game. I mean, Nottingham Forest in the Champions League places. I mean, what is going on? They're the only team to beat us in the league. So we need all the players back. McAllister was rested. Kanate was rested. Van Dijk, Allison, Gravenberch, Salah, Diaz, they were all rested. Good first half for Szoboszlai. He did that. He missed a few games. A lot of energy. Got a good 45 minutes under his belt. He will be in the team for Tuesday. Jones wasn't there as well. So we got a good few players rested. Some good young lads. Young Rio Negoma. What a player he is. What, 16? He's not even 17 till August. 17 till August. He was brilliant, especially in the first half. I mean, it probably in the second half, but what a day for him. He'll remember that for the rest of his life. Young, he is a player. Just keep his head on his shoulders, and he will go places. We got him from Chelsea's academy last year. I don't think he can even sign a professional contract until he's 17. I mean, it's absolutely crazy. Great to see McConnell coming on as well. Young Dan's getting the goal. I do like him. He's a big lad. He won the ball in midfield. You could see his tenacity. A lovely ball out to Chiesa. Chiesa was unlucky. The keeper saved it. Dan's continuing his run to blast it into the net to make it 3-0. So Dan's looks a player too, doesn't he? He really, really does. Jota just continues scoring. Trent needed the goal. The only thing missing today, of course, was a Darwin Núñez goal or two. Because he needed it. He didn't get it. But overall, really good. Elliott looked like he's ran off that. Looks like a bit of a bruising around the ankle, but I was worried for a second when he was lying on the ground. But it looks like he will be okay. As I say, the games are going to come thick and fast. So we shall see a lot of football to play on Tuesday night away at Forest, and then at the weekend, next weekend, away at Brentford. If we can get the 6 points in the next 2 games, it will be wow. Won't be out either, but the squad looked good. Chiesa was the big bonus for me. Not only getting the goal, he hit the post, he 2 or 3 really good chances. His overall position and play, his eagerness to get the ball, his eagerness to score the goal. He looked happy, smile on his face. Absolutely delighted for Federico Chiesa. That was absolutely beautiful and great to see. Check out my show I did with Garrett Roberts yesterday. The Light Challenge podcast, Garrett Roberts. Great chat. Check that out. That was an absolutely brilliant chat with Garrett, so check that out in my Dave's LFC Chats, Instagram and Twitter X as well. All your Liverpool content. As I say, guys, huge win today. 4-0. 4-0 today on Twitter X. They said 4-0, asking for predictions. I think Red Member asked for predictions, said 4-0. Had 4-0 written all over it. Everybody would have liked it. A bit of romance in the cup with an Accrington Stanley goal. They came close. I think Woods hit the crossbar, banged over. They'd 1 or 2 headers just over. But overall, Liverpool deserved it. They were a better team, more technical. They had a few chances themselves. We won't mention Darwin. He had a few chances. Chiesa had a few chances. But look, it's about getting through, getting this game chalked off and getting ready for the big one at Nottingham on Tuesday. That's simply it for me, and getting the players back and ready to rock and roll, because that is absolutely huge. But overall, happy with the professional performance, and there's a long way to go. A long way. United Arsenal tomorrow in the cup. One of them's going to go out, so that's an interesting one. A lot of good games. Lower league teams playing top Premier League teams. Only for them. So hit the like, hit the share, give us a sub, show us you care. A lot more content to come on Dave's LFC. Just an instant reaction to 4-0 win at Anfield in the 3rd round of the FA Cup. Doug from the Dugout Football Channel is in. How are you doing? Hopefully you're well, bro. Good win. Some really good performances. Dan's coming on. Bright spark, getting the goal. Chiesa's second half performance was wow. Getting his first goal. Young Rio, of course, especially in the first half. Youngest player in Liverpool's history. 16 years of age, 135 and 40 days old. He's not 17 until August. Wow, unbelievable. But young Dan's, I said, McConnell getting time. Its future is bright. The future is red for Liverpool. As I say, it's all about getting the result and moving on. No major injuries and stuff like that, because we had a lot of players out today. Chiesa has arrived. Whoops is Spider LFC, the LFC content channel. Doug and Spider LFC in the house. Yes, absolutely brilliant. I was delighted for him. You could see it. He wanted to go. He kept going. Brilliant stuff. Great for his confidence to get that first goal. So sadly missed. He came into Liverpool's camp last year with hardly any game time, hardly any pre-season. It's a different game in England. It's more physical. It's faster than in Italy. But that will have gave him a world good, and he'll be on the bench. He will be on the bench ready to come off against Forest on Tuesday night. And he gives us that option. He plays. He's basically a straight sub swap for Salah. But you see the quality, and he will get stronger. The key for me, Chiesa has to stay fit. I know, look, it's fingers crossed and stuff like that. He's been so badly, same with Elliott as well. Injuries really have been the problem. But if those two can stay fit till the end of the season, it gives us options. It gives us a really, really good option off bench. And as I say, the drop off isn't absolutely massive. And he's an Italian international. I mean, he's won everything. He's there. He can score goals. He can make goals. He's pacey. He's got absolutely everything. Just looking at a few other results today. Birmingham beating 2-1. Bristol City losing 2-1 to Wolves. Middlesbrough losing to Blackburn 1-0. Good win for Blackburn. Liverpool 4-0, of course, against Accrington. Leicester City 1-1 with Chiesa. Replay there. Wickham 2, Portsmouth 0. Aston Villa beating West Ham 2-1. Everton winning last night as well. So it is the romance of the cup. It is the FA Cup. It's great that it's back. I will be live. Of course, your notifications on. Keith and Ivan are back Tuesday night at 7 o'clock. So we'll do a preview of the Forest game just before the Forest game, and we look back at the FA Cup and stuff like that. But they're just making the goals here. Great finish from Chiesa. A little daisy cutter through the legs, in off the far post. No chance. They're replaying the goals here. Downs getting the goal as well. Jaden Downs. He looks a proper player, doesn't he? He's a big lad. He won the ball in midfield. The player. Lovely pass to Chiesa. Chiesa went through. Great save by the keeper, by the way. And there's Downs running in to tap it in from 6-7 yards to make it through. Beautiful. I do like it, Jaden Downs. And showing Darwin Núñez where the back of the net is. But as I say, guys, hit the like, hit the share. We'll stop for another little while. As I say, just an instant match reaction to Liverpool's 4-0 win at Anfield. Check out my chat with Gareth Roberts from the Late Challenge podcast I did. Great crack and great chat with Gareth. I think it's over 50 minutes long, so you can check that out. I'm not going to stay on much longer. Quick reaction. I said 4-0 on Twitter earlier. It was 4-0. I should put money on these scorelines. You wouldn't have got a huge amount for 4-0. Still, 4-0, clean sheet. Kelleher, not a huge amount to do. Great for him as well. So a lot of pluses. A lot of, good points to come out of this. Dan's goal, Chiesa with his first goal. Very good to do. The only probably negative was Darwin didn't get a goal. We all know he needs one for his confidence right now. But one all eyes switch to Tuesday night at the City Ground. Forest Liverpool, the only team to beat Liverpool in the Premier League. That is absolute. I think Forest play later, so we'll keep an eye on that one too. But it is finished at Anfield. Liverpool 4, Accrington Stanley 0. The romance of the cup is still alive. Federico gets his first goal. The Reds go marching on. Stay safe. Talk soon. See you at 7 o'clock Tuesday night for a live show and a preview of the big one on Tuesday against Forest. Let's go. Beautiful stuff. Talk soon. You never walk alone.